Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Abimbola Peperempes, Peperempes, sugar, 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 sugar. Shout out to all my Peperempes out there. What's up guys? So this is very random. I literally just finished shooting a video and then I was about to take off my makeup and I said, you know what, why don't I do straight with me? So I'm gonna chit chat a bit, then take off my makeup. Right? But we're gonna be talking first. So first of all, I went for an event, shout out to Makeup by Shabby on this face. I have wiped everything, wipe people out from just being oily and all that good stuff. My camera died, my battery to my camera died, so I'm literally having to use my phone. I don't want to do too much. Do you understand me? So I think this is fine. So I'm going to show you the products I'm going to be using to wipe off my makeup first, and then we'll go straight into the conversation, and then I'll start to take off my makeup. So first things first is I'm going to be using Pond's Masala water. Yeah, Pond's. I have the one from Garnier, but this is one I've been using since I went to SA last year, and it's not finished, so I use this. I'm going to be using Simple. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. So yes, so this Pond's, God, it is so hard. The things we take for granted. Anyways, that is going to go on top of that. Wipe the face first. Then I'm going to use cotton wool pads. Use that, wipe it again, and then when I'm done, this part you're not going to see. We're going to see me put it on my face. I'm going to use my Clinique. Hold on. Oh, bloody. Anyways, it's Clinique Take the Day Off Balm, and I'm going to put that on my face and then have to wash it. So that's how we're going to be doing it. We're going to have a conversation first. So there are a bunch of things that have been happening online and just gist generally that I just haven't talked about. Not because, I wasn't interested in them, just because mandems have been busy. You understand me? First of all, sorry guys, I'm wearing this robe. You see, this is my personal robe. And when I'm in the house, this is what I always wear. Please, if you feel the need to bless me with a new one, please send it to me. It's just easier to walk around in my robe. And then I remember I want to shoot a video, and I'm like, I'm supposed to go and bring clean clothes to come and wear, so it's just long. Sorry. My mother too has complained. She's like, Bimbola, why do you always wear this your robe? This your robe. This your robe. But that's why. Comfort. Creature of habits. So please, if you do not like it, close your eyes. Better yet, send me one. I think this is a large or extra large, so please just feel free. It's silk as well. I'm just saying, with some velvet. Hello, aquache. So please, you want to bless me, I'm taking blessings. So yeah, let's start with the first obvious one. The entire Khloe Kardashian and Jordyn mood story. That's so sad. Think about it. That's so sad. Do I blame Jordyn? Yes, to an extent. Let me tell you why. You should not be posted up with your best friend's sister's current guy, ex-guy, baby daddy, even driver. Like, you have no business being around this dude. So for that in itself, I fault her. But aside from that, man, I think they went too hard. I think Khloe should have seen this coming. Not necessarily with Jordyn, because, but, she needed to dump that her guy, like, ages ago. It's so sad. It's so sad. It tells you that no matter how accomplished, and both financially and even physically, a woman can be, when it comes down to it, for a guy that she's in love with, sadly, some of them can still be fools. It's just, yeah, it's very sad. And then she and her sisters could have handled things better. You're grown women who have cheated on people being cheated on. She's a young girl. Yes, you need to show her Pepe, okay, but not drag her like a piece of wood. Come on, she stayed in your house, she lived with your sister. I feel like they should have handled things a bit more mature and then blamed the guy. For once, don't pull the woman down. Your guy has always been a dog. He been dogging you out since. And then all of a sudden now, you now use one person that you can finally exercise big power. Now I want to go and bring Jordyn down. Get out of here, man, Khloe. Get out of here. Get out of here. Stop it. It's very, very unnecessary. But I'm hoping that Jordyn has learned from this as well. You know, being drunk is not an excuse. And she kept on emphasizing she was tipsy. Girl, bye. You finna want to kiss that guy regardless of your impetus. You have gone, the guy have been giving each other highs. Just be honest. So it's not right, please, eh? Guys, it's never right to go after something that's not yours, especially when it's already public property, which Tristan is, to be honest with you. So you could do better, Jordyn. So I'm happy you're finally picking your life up together. It's about time. I don't see nothing wrong. Is the next thing that I don't want to talk about, and even if I want to, I don't want to talk about it just randomly. This entire R. Kelly situation has been a huge elephant in the room. It's been eye-opening, it's been mind-boggling, it's been very upsetting, it's made me very uncomfortable. And then the recent one, you know, with his two girlfriends, or one current girlfriend and one ex-girlfriend, you know, bashing their parents and throwing them under the bus. I don't even know how I feel. First of all, R. Kelly did wrong. Regardless of whether all those women can be lying on you. My G, you is dirty. You are dirty. But I also feel like as much as we portion, or we give him some portion of blame, parents need to pay more attention to their kids. Pay attention to your kids. It's important that you know where they're going to, who they're spending their time with. It takes nothing from you. If it means that sometimes you have to lock some of these children up, they don't listen to you, then do what you gotta do to protect your child. Because the last thing you want is 10, 15 years from now to be hearing stories about things that they've gone through under the hands of somebody else that you never would have imagined or fathomed. It's crazy. It is painful. So please pay attention to your kids, especially your female daughters. Please, 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 please don't leave your female kids, even your male kids. Forget only just females. Do you know how many young men are molested from when they were small and they never spoke about it even till date? And they're in their adult lives and it still affects them. Please don't leave your kids unattended. Pay attention. Have really close conversations with them. Have certain no limits that when people go through those limits, they can tell you. You say this is your head. Your head from here can be touched. From here to here, nobody should touch it except mommy. If anybody else touches it, let mommy know. There are certain words that only you and your child would know and understand, so that when they feel like those boundaries have been crossed, they can come to you. It's important, please. Especially as Africans, I feel like sometimes we get so carried away. We just wanting to be so strict that we forget that children are also human beings. And I don't know if that makes sense in the context in which I'm speaking about. But what I mean is that they're also just kids and they just want to be shown love. So as much as we want to be strict, it's important that we also establish a close form of relationship where they're comfortable enough to come and meet you to tell you what they're going through. And know that they can come to you and they will not be judged and they will feel secure. Next is Jussie Smollett. For someone so talented, so good looking, how dumb can you be? I mean, at the end of the day, they're still saying that there's still, investigations going on, but yet they've already indicted him. Uncle, if you needed money or you wanted your salary increased, you really could not come up with anything else. You had to get yourself jumped. And it's so sad for the amount of people that actually rallied behind him. I don't know. Maybe people should wonder if he's okay mentally, because that was quite extreme. And then our Nigerian brothers, I don't know why they keep saying Nigerian brothers. They're Americans. They're Americans. Yes, sure, they always like to differentiate. They're Americans. They are of African descent, but they're Americans. Yes, meaning that their parents are Africans, but they were born and raised in America. Nobody should tell me anything. Anyways, let me start taking off my eyelashes. Next thing I want to talk about, before I even take off my eyelashes, is this thing that was trending. If I find the clip, I think I'll put it in, I'll insert it. I'll beg Demola to insert it. Was the one about the woman that was kneeling down and thanking her husband. Where she knelt down, I don't know what ceremony or event it was. She knelt down and was thanking her husband for just, all the love he's shown her, for being there for her and everything. Long and short, she was washing him, meaning she was giving him praises and, blowing his trumpet, and she did it while she was kneeling down. And then the man walked up to her and he tried to tell her that, "Auntie, why are you doing this now? Get up." And she's like, "No, that this one she must tell the whole world." And then the man starts to cry because he's overwhelmed and he's also slightly embarrassed about the fact that, his wife is telling the world this. And then people start bashing the woman. And one feminist or extreme feminist, because I'm a feminist. That's why she's kneeling down. For what? I would never kneel down for a man. First of all, the man did not ask her to kneel down. Auntie chose to kneel down. That's the way she wants to appreciate her husband. If you don't want to appreciate your husband like that, it is fine. Why is it an issue if that's the way she chooses to celebrate him? Why is it headache for some people? Why is it an issue? Why does it become a war of sexes for some people? Nobody held a gun to the woman's head. No one said this is how you should appreciate your husband. No one told her to carry a microphone and kneel down in front of a whole crowd of people. If, for whatever reason, this woman chose that she wanted to show her husband that nothing you have done for me in the past how many years has gone unnoticed, I truly appreciate you. And the only way she felt she could express herself was to kneel down before a crowd of people and to sing his praise and wash him from the crown of his head to the sole of his foot. Is it your business? Is it your washing? Are you the one that's taking care of her? Are you the one that's shown her love? Are you the one that's been there for her? Are you the one that supported her? Do you know what goes on in people's houses? You are sitting down there saying, why would she do it? Don't go and learn. To each his own. If she wants to kneel down to thank her husband and she wants to appreciate him, it's nobody's business. It should not be a situation whereby people should sit down and make it a, why would she? Did the man kneel down like that? If it was a man, would he thank her? Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. She expressed herself, it went viral, full stop. If you don't like it, say you don't like it, call a friend and tell your friend you don't like it. Don't go there and start insulting people and trying to downplay something. The woman felt strongly about this. To thank her husband. If you don't ever want to kneel down to thank your mom, perhaps that's fine. But she's going to kneel down, she's going to thank her husband. Full stop. Thanks a lot. Can we keep it pushing? Thank you. Thanks. Next one after that I want to address is Auntie Taiwo. Oh gosh, Auntie Taiwo's one is funny. Auntie Taiwo's one is hilarious actually. It's not funny, it's hilarious. Lashes are coming off, by the way. B lashes from B lashes. Next one I want to address is Auntie Taiwo. Because this one was a Twitter's favorite. It was crazy. Auntie Taiwo is an I don't know what she is. The point is this: Auntie Taiwo is an interviewer, right? And so someone comes into our office to be interviewed, a gentleman. Auntie Taiwo is female, by the way. So the gentleman comes to her office to be interviewed, and hold on, guys. He comes to our office to be interviewed, and Auntie Taiwo interviews him. And after the interview, the gentleman is about to leave Auntie Taiwo's office, and then he decides to tell Auntie Taiwo smells nice. Overreacher, overachiever. So he tells Auntie Taiwo smells nice, and Auntie Taiwo now comes on Twitter to let us know what else happened after that. So this gentleman tells Auntie Taiwo comes to come and tweet that she just finished doing an interview with a young man, and after the interview, he tells her that she smells nice. And she looked at him and she told him that he was rude for telling her that she smells nice. And that when he was leaving, she could tell that he felt foolish or be stupid. And she felt the need to come and tell people on Twitter. So this is the first thing I'll say first of all. Auntie Taiwo, like everything I always tell people, first of all, it's unethical. Something like that happens in your office. You don't need to come and tell Twitter what happened in your office. It's not Twitter's business. But let's say, okay, it's Twitter, you want to express yourself, so please feel free. After all, that's where we're at right now. Auntie Taiwo comes on there to tell people. And then people now start to bash her. Auntie Taiwo is not very serious at all. That's in her mind now. Oh, and then she also goes to say that she thinks that because she was female as well, he felt the need to do that. And so she now makes it a gender issue as well. And so now Twitter people come for her. That who the hell does Auntie Taiwo think she is? That is it because, guys, sorry, I have a mirror here. That is it because she's in a position of power that she feels the need to belittle him. And so now the argument now starts. First of all, was this gentleman rude? And was Auntie Taiwo belittling him? By the way, when they're bashing her, Auntie Taiwo is responding to people. And so this is my 2 cents on the issue. First of all, before we start this conversation, it's important that we understand that context is very, 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 very key here. So first of all, start with the fact that this young man came in for an interview to be interviewed. So it's a workplace, it's a professional place. Now, when you come in for an interview and your interview is over, the vicinity in which you are still in is a workplace, yes or no? Yes, cool. So the young man telling Auntie Taiwo at that point in time that she smelled nice to me was inappropriate. Because you came for an interview, your interview is done, it's been conducted, you carry your bag, you go. If you now step outside and when you get outside, you now see Auntie Taiwo outside and you now choose to tell Auntie Taiwo there and then while she's outside that, wait, Auntie Taiwo, you smell amazing. That's totally fine, but not within the confinement of the office or the office vicinity. It's very inappropriate. Now, as at the time in which it happened, all Auntie Taiwo could have done, or all I would have done would be like, and then kept it pushing. I would have called him back to try and make him feel small by going, oh, how dare you, you're rude, rubbish. There was no need for that, Auntie Taiwo. You're doing too much. That's too much muscle flexing that you didn't really need to do, even as a professional in that capacity. Now, when it comes to the whole sexist thing, that's now where it's a different conversation entirely. And for me, the reason why it is because even if Auntie Taiwo, right, was male and the interviewee was female, it will still be inappropriate. Because the reason you came to that place was for interview. So therefore, any conversation you're having that is not being asked to you by the interviewer is just generally inappropriate, as far as I'm concerned. Why are you telling someone they smell nice? Yes, it's a compliment. At no point in time is anybody faulting that it's a compliment. It does not also mean that every compliment needs to be appreciated, regardless of however it is delivered. And so, I hope that people understand me when I say it was a very wrong, the timing was wrong, the place was wrong. If he had seen her outside of that vicinity and he had said that, then it would have been fine. But not within that vicinity, it's inappropriate. Auntie Taiwo did not need to come online to tell the whole world that she had just interviewed someone that told her she smelled nice and she told him off. That's very unprofessional, you too, Auntie Taiwo. But that's how I see things. I don't know how you lot see things. Sorry guys, when I'm wiping my face, I try to go into my edges as well. Because you know sometimes, when you wear makeup, they be going like straight into your skin, like your scalp. And it's just important for me anyways, to make sure that I get whatever, glue, I put, not glue, styling gel, just to hold my edges a bit. Just get it out of the way. So this is what it looks like with just one cleaning cloth, which is just nasty. But anyways, so I wanted to come on here to talk about that. What I always do afterwards is I use my fingers to try and, so the little wipe I was able to put there, it gets into the lashes. So whatever glue is there, I try to use my finger to just gently pull it out before I go back again and wipe it again. Because sometimes these lash glues can just be terribly annoying. But right now I'll still manage them than have like individual lashes, because those things are comfortable. I've only done it once and I'm not a fan of them, I promise you. It's too much work. So that's how I feel really and truly about Auntie Taiwo and the whole Auntie Taiwo saga. I think Auntie Taiwo definitely did the most. I think Auntie Taiwo should have kept quiet. I think Auntie Taiwo didn't need to come on Twitter to say it. But then, what I always tell people is not what has happened, it's what we've learned from it. I'm hoping that it was a very teachable experience to a bunch of people because I feel like people still didn't understand what they were, what message was being conveyed. I feel like sometimes we have arguments online that at the end of the day, everybody's just so fixated on just being right that everybody forgets that you could also learn from it as well. So it's important because when you say someone is rude, it means the person is impolite and being bad mannered. That's not what he was. He was just inappropriate. And while we're doing this, let me just give you guys a quick update as well on my Tinder experience. I spoke to like maybe 4 people in general and in total. I didn't go on any dates with any of them, to be honest with you. And then after those 4 people, I got too busy with work generally to even just be swiping. And I just got tired and I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to be doing this. Let me be honest with myself. I don't have the patience. I think it's for people that have the patience. Because I sat down one day and I was like, okay, you know what, but let me just even try and see. Maybe I'll meet new people. And in like my first 5 minutes of sitting, I think I swiped left like 100 times. And I'm just like, if this pool is this bad, there really is no hope. Really and truly. So I just said, let me give myself brain and wisdom and let me try and help myself. And I just deleted my Tinder account. I tried to go into my lower lash lines because sometimes you see people here, they've cleaned up every makeup on their face, but they've got like liners still in the bottom of their eye. I don't like that. I generally don't like it at all. Guys, did you see that I wiped off this entire makeup with one cloth? First of all, that should be able to tell you guys that Ashabi doesn't cake your face. She really doesn't. She just goes really light. She's very light-handed. Really light-handed. So, that's how far, guys. With my Tinder experience, do you see all my blackheads? These are people saying your skin is flawless. It's a lie. Skin flawless. This skin is struggling. This hair that I want to do myself. But yeah, if there's anything else I've missed, do you let me know? This video is really about just how I take off my makeup. Because people always want to know my skincare routine, and I tell them it's very basic. I'm not hands-on with my skin. Like I pay attention, but that's only in recent times. But I keep it simple as well. Mosquito bite yesterday. I had to spray my entire house today because it cannot happen again. I haven't had like mosquitoes since I moved in here, and I've been here for like about a year and a bit. So I was not happy last night. I could be doing this, in front of my kitchen. Yes, in my kitchen, in front of my bathroom window. Mirror. What's happening? But my sink is really small and it's full. So I'm just like, I can't do this right now. Let me just do what I can do. Yeah, no. Alright guys, so once I'm done with this, look, it's not as dirty as the first one. I'm really neat now with my face. Because I don't like wearing makeup, contrary to what some people think. So when I wear it, I like to make sure that I'm totally clean. Because tomorrow I'm on set. I have to go to the gym in the morning. So when I finish with that, I now take my micellar water and a cotton wool, and then I go over it again. It's just more gentle. Try to be really gentle. Okay, this was actually quite quick. One more time, just to make sure. I won't lie to you guys, sometimes I actually don't wash my face. Because sometimes I'm just knackered, man. Plus tired. My name's just tired. Tired. I just want to sleep. So I just do this and then that's the end of it. Because this is literally like bare wiping. Like I go in. So this is after 2 wipes. And this is the second cotton wool pad on my face. Am I still pretty? This is my real face. My raccoon eyes. I've got like black under eyes. I always have. I know a lot of you will probably have suggestions and things to do. To, you know, please write them in the comments below. I'm opened. Thank you. I've got little tiny freckles. It's just weird. I think that's what they are. But I might be wrong. But anyways, this is what it looks like after the second one. So, we're going to wash our face today. Drop down, Tatiana, drop down. This thing is so good. And let me tell you what it is. Actually, I really should not be using wipes with this. But because I have wipes, and I just like to feel very thorough in my mind. And I don't want to, you know, it's not like it's cost, it was like $27, to be honest with you. And I bought it in the airport. It's like $27. So it's not like it's expensive, but I don't want to finish it. So I always wipe first. I don't know why. And then I just take it. I just use it to clean whatever excess. Because the truth is, even if I didn't, this thing takes off everything in your face. My G. Everything. And it's a balm. And so the minute you apply it on your face, it literally like liquids up. It just becomes really oily. Which is why you really can't just use it alone, and you should just use it alone, as opposed to using wipes first. But like I said, I just like to feel very super clean. And so I'm not using like a scrub, which is not meant to be honest with you, I shouldn't also. But yeah, this is it. So I put it on, I try to massage it in. This is not how you're meant to do it. I don't think there's even a how to do it. To be honest with you, I know you're just meant to put it on your face and then rinse it off after a while. So this is how we do our stripped when we wear makeup. This is how we take it all off. I hope this video was interesting. It's the first time I've ever done it. It's something totally different. I went from highly glammed to no glam whatsoever. So this is my real face, you know. Holla at me if you see me in the streets. Don't be scared, don't be shy. Alright guys, I hope this was fun. This is a whole 30 minutes, which is quite long. So yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. See you later. If you thought this was interesting, please comment below if you would like to see more of this. Maybe not stripped, maybe makeup tutorial, which I don't know how that's gonna go because I'm not a makeup artist. But just let me know. Like I said, trying different content. So it'll be good to hear from you guys. Till then, I'll see you guys on the flip side.
Baby, don't trip, it's nothing new. Come be my rider. Yeah. You take a time and let me slide up. Yeah. Baby, I can't make my mind up. I'm tripping, I'm really got no lie. Did it change it?